Tuition Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Hello and welcome back to the clinic. For our topic today, we'll be talking about gradients. When we talk of gradients, we mean slopes. Okay, almost everything we do in science classes, we deal with slopes. Even in art classes, we talk about slopes too. We have the demand curve, supply curves to use slopes, as well as acceleration and other points in sciences. We use slopes too. The slope or gradient of a straight line is the tangent of the angle which it makes. Okay, the tangent of the angle which it makes with the positive direction of x-axis. Alright, as you can see, we are fixed the theta. Okay, that's what we're talking about, the tangent of angle it makes with the positives of the direction of the x-axis. Alright, and this is my x-axis. Then I hope we've not forgotten in a hurry that as well there we have the y-axis, and then the straight line joining the 2 points. I mean, if I have points A and B, I have points A and B. Okay, this is a straight line joining points A and B. You know, sometimes you plot your graph and you have points. Okay, and then just like I have points A and B, at B I have the coordinates x2 and y2, and then at A I have the coordinates x1 and then y1. Fine. And so then this is the line that joins the 2 points, and you can see it there, and then this is the angle it makes, the line makes. Fine. And then we will find out that the gradient of the slope line is the tangent of this angle of slope. And we know that if you have a tangent at this point, alright, if this were to be a triangle, and then we have points as x, x2, and then at x1, 2, and then we have points at y2, and then points at y1, 2. Okay, the tangent tan theta of the triangle, will be equal to opposite over adjacent. Okay, which is equal to opposite side is y, and then the adjacent side is x. Okay, and so to find the area that lies here, we do y2 minus y1. Okay, to find the difference there, and then we have x2 minus x1. Alright, and so tan theta is 6, and so therefore we said that the tangent defines the slope of the graph. So you can say the slope m of this graph is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Right, why I'm not making much emphasis here is because these are things we've already done before. We've already said determining slope of graph. You can go back to your linear graphs and your quadratic graphs. You find that areas where we determine the slope of the graph. I want to make this statement that if it's a condition, if the angle of slope, okay, theta is obtuse, if the angle of slope theta is obtuse, alright, then the gradient is negative. The gradient is negative. Alright, and so for instance, if we have a curve in this form where theta is, if you have a curve in this form, okay, they have a curve here, okay, right, Right, if you take a line at this point, you find that the angle is subtends here is greater than 90 degrees. This is an obtuse angle. It's an obtuse angle at point A, where we have x1 minus y1, okay, and then at point B, here we have x2 minus y2, okay. You find that theta itself is greater than 90 degrees, and then curves of this nature will have a negative slope, okay. It will have a negative slope. And so these are things we are supposed to know, or we had to know about the gradients of a curve. But if the angles falls between 90 degree, if angle of slope falls within 90 degrees, okay, that is, I'm saying that it must be less than or equal to 90 degrees, then the slope is positive. Then the slope of curve will be positive. Alright, unlike this other one that states that if the angle of slope is an obtuse angle, if the angle of slope is an obtuse angle, alright, then the slope of curve will be negative. Alright, so I wish everyone has gotten the fact that m, which is the slope, is given as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, these are points on your graph. For example, we'll pick an example 1, and so you are told to find the gradients. Find the gradients of the lines. Find the gradient of the lines joining the points A 1 and 3 and 4, 11, okay, and then B minus 4, minus 2, and minus 7 and minus 11. Alright, so solution for A, slope will be equal to y1 minus y2 y1 all over yx1 minus x2, just like we have above. And so y2 there we have 11 minus 3 all over x1, we have 4 minus 1, and so we have 8 over 3, which will give us 2 over 3. Alright, so this becomes the slope for these 2 points, okay. And then for B, the solution B, okay, the slope for the 2 points minus 4, minus 2, and minus 7, minus 11, okay, will be equal to the slope m will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay, which will be equal to y2 is minus 11 minus y1 minus 2 all over x2 is minus 7 minus 4, okay, minus changes to plus, okay, and then minus 7 plus 4. So from here we have minus 11 plus 2. You owe a debt of 11 naira and you pay 2 naira, you will still owe 9 naira. And you owe a debt of 7 naira and you pay 4 naira, you will still owe 3 naira. And so this takes care of this, as a minus sign takes care of negatives 2, and so the slope is equal to 3. So therefore slope for the coordinates of points minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 3. Alright, and so we've come to the end of this class. Practice more and you will perfect. Good day.